Traditional family values. The right to a morbid obesity is one thing I know we fought for way back during the big one. Our forefathers most certainly would stretch their unemployment checks farther down to Wal Mart. We've sent our pre-diabetic and amoral children to simply be warehoused at their schools for generations. The Holy Bible has always fostered a willful ignorance resulting in our ongoing righteous intolerance. Guzzling cheap beer from automated factories is a time-honored tradition we intend to honor. The Founding Fathers, too, waltzed away from pointless credit card, ARM, and HELOC debts. American families have been perpetually alert against big government healthcare takeovers. We've always relied on cheap product imports built by slaves to artificially raise our offshore living standards. It is a time-honored tradition to graze on sugar, salt, and fat before littering its packaging. And Daddy still brings home the ritual double meat bacon cheeseburgers for his nuclear family. Really, we've always only wanted giant, inefficient, overpriced road hogs built to wear out too quickly. Physical inactivity is another one of freedom's rewards we all enjoy, but too often take for granted. The right to randomly produce loud noise during witless recreation shall not be taken from us. Like those who came before us, we may carry concealed weapons to church for our own self-protection. Good families have passed down obesity, heart disease, and high blood pressure throughout the ages. Our traditional family values truly are not some new ad campaign spouted by right-wing media heroes. A scornful pride in their illiteracy runs deep among those who have always answered freedom's call. Yankee ingenuity lives on in our innovative outsourcing of design, production, and support. Lying stuporous for hours bathed in vapid electronic images is a time-honored practice. Abusing successive waves of immigrants goes all the way back to our revered colonial times. Twisting literal scripture has encased us in a thought-relieving faith since time immemorial. Our native practicality and common sense have always protected us against that junk science. Pointless Spartan thrift was replaced by go-go negative savings rate consumerism centuries ago. Unregulated leveraged development progress shows the vitality of our hallowed personal freedoms. Factory institutionalization of their parents has long been a rite of passage for those of middle age. We have forever parroted as revealed truth the sound bites of smarmy, overpaid talking heads. Consumer spending and financial services have always been the true engines of our great economy. Long have we ignored the source of the food we graze upon and the energy we thoughtlessly waste. We hold as self-evident that every child should get shiny medals and not be left behind. The long-standing right to finance electronic gizzies shall not be abridged by socialist thrifties. Self-responsibility has ever been required when cast aside at 50 by the faceless multinationals. Preemptively defensive wars of liberation have been our hallowed right throughout our history. We've always had to decipher deliberately small print legalese to wager upon our retirements. We too are prepared to tithe 40% of all of our life savings to healthcare during our last year of life. AC, heat, light, media, malls, cars, and phones remain, as ever, part of our enduring heritage. Mindlessly chanting flavored slogans shall ever remain the way we can cope with this unnerving complexity.